Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for tuning back in. I'm Dacia.
And I'm Mo.
Alright, so you are tuning in to chapter 2 of the love series.
Oh, yeah.
And so today's topic is, how did we know it was love? Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's jump right in. So, baby, you go first.
Well, I think this is a very interesting topic. I saw her picture, so I guess it was kind of like love at first sight, but I couldn't really process it in the moment. We've been together, it's going to be 5 years soon, so
Yeah.
it was kind of like it was a process of realizing what it actually was as we, got further into our relationship. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think because when we first dated, we were obviously young. That was almost 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And so for me, I think it was just really when you find someone that you really, really love or where you feel like you want to spend the rest of your life with, you start finding that you want to be better for this person. Not that you want to change who you are, but you want to be a better person. And I felt like Mo brought out better versions of me that I didn't even know that was inside of me. And so I think with that itself made me love her even more.
I can agree on that. Like, I feel like a lot of who I am right now in this moment, still changing, but a lot of who I am, I definitely have to give her a lot of credit for. I feel like I'm a completely different person since we met.
Yeah.
All better,
Yeah.
So I think with love, it's kind of like it's a thing that you have to make an investment into. I don't think you can really ever know. I mean, some people have situations where it's like completely love at first sight. Of course, there was things that drawed us to one another initially, but going through that process of actually realizing what it was, like sometimes I just have to wake up and thank God, because like a lot of people don't make it this far. We were just talking about like looking back in the early stages of our relationship.
Right. That there was literally so much that happened just with us growing as individuals, growing, and just when you're getting in any type of new relationship, you have to learn that person, learn their likes, learn their dislikes, and really figure out how you guys mesh as a whole. And sometimes when you have two strong people that come together, sometimes you can bump heads, and it's kind of hard to agree on the same things. And so in the beginning of our relationship, we were kind of rocky. And so when we look back, we're like, how the heck did we make it this far? So we just know that there was a higher power that was leading our relationship, but that our love was that strong that we just felt like we had to push through, and that if we really loved each other, that we were going to work it out, and we were going to communicate and make those necessary changes into being better for one another.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think so many people, they realize like they may have come across something good, especially in this generation. Like, people break up for the craziest reasons.
Quick. Single and
yeah, but I think love is truly a process. You have to invest into it. You have to be willing to go through those rough times just to get to the other side, the good stuff. So for me, I guess it was kind of just like it opened up itself to me as we went on in our relationship. Every day is still something new. Feeling like, you fall more and more in love every single day. Like, I feel like that's what love's about. I don't think it's like one exact moment when you can realize like, oh, like this is really what it is. Like, it's a gradual release. If you're going about it the right way. And there was a point in our relationship where I was like on Google just trying to figure out how to make this work. Communication, like, you have to put that in if you want something in the long run with somebody. So
communication is definitely the number one key to any type of relationship, not even just a relationship or like a marriage, but just any form of relationship with anybody that you really care deeply about. You have to have that foundation of communication, and you have to not only have good communication, but you have to be a great listener. You have to understand, what is it this person asking of me, and what is this person needing from me, and not to change. I think sometimes when we say, oh, this person, wants something, they want me to change who I am, but it's not necessarily the case. Sometimes people are able to see things within us that we can't see, that may be a negative thing that we have just looked over so many times. And a lot of people, you know, our friends don't point out these flaws in us. And sometimes when you get in a, you know, intimate relationship, you get to realize the things that, you know, aren't bad, but you can work on.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, I think in closing, if anyone feels like they're in a relationship, you don't have to be to the point of marriage yet, but if you feel like that person is the one, just stick it out. Try to get through those hard times. You know, talk more, communicate with one another more. Sit down, turn off the TV, turn off your phones. Like, just really get to know like who's in front of you.
Disengage.
Yeah, just like understand the person that's in front of you, the person that you're with. You know, not always pointing out their flaws. You know, because there was a point where I feel like we were kind of like fighting one another. It's
you
like,
do
hold
this,
on.
you do that.
Yeah, it was like,
but it's like
we're supposed to be a team. We're supposed to be like for one another, not against one another. So you got to look at all those things. But yeah, for us, I think that's how I knew it was kind of just like unveiling itself more and more after we went through situations and certain things. We overcame things. It's like, man, like this really is the real deal for sure.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
And then just my closing on this is that you never want to, I feel like you only get one chance at true love.
Yeah.
So, you know, you never want to like call it quits or just say, you know what, I'm done. This person could have been sent from God. This could be your soulmate, and you will never know if you just are so quick to just let things go. And then you wonder why 10 years down the line you've never found that right person. You might get in a relationship, but you never found that person that gives you that feeling on the inside. So don't lose, you know, hope. Don't give up on love. Love is the answer for everything.
Yeah. And I do truly believe that. I feel like you only get one chance at true love. You know, I feel like everything else is just preparing you for the real deal, you know. So, but I think that's true, you know, but you got to be able to recognize it, you know, so for sure. And if I feel like, I don't want you guys to take that and be like, oh, I missed out on my true love. Like, don't just look at this situation as that, because if it is true love and you feel like, well, you probably messed up with somebody, just give it some time. You know, you guys could possibly come back together.
Yeah, if it's true love and you have separated, true love will find its way back to each other. You will reconnect.
So don't be discouraged by the words that we say. This is just as it applies to us. You know, we don't want you guys to get discouraged if you've already had somebody that was in your life, y'all no longer together, but you feel like, man, that might have been the one for me. Just give it some time. I'm pretty sure it'll find its way back to you.
And then just live your life.
Yeah.
But that was something short and sweet of our love series. We wanted to just touch on that topic roughly, really quick. If you have any questions or any concerns, whatever, not concerns, but any feedback.
Concerns too. Drop them in the comments.
Drop them in our comments. Definitely drop them in our comments. We are reading them. We definitely do respond to all of our loyal subscribers. Thank you again. And make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Once again, have a blessed day. Stay cool.
Peace.